We're in today with the legend of a video card, R9 390X. This is a 2015 video card with 2816 shaders. It's got 8GB of VRAM GDDR5 Hynix, 1080 MHz on the core clock and 1500 MHz on the memory clock. 512 bits with DirectX 12 support, and we're gonna pair it up with this E5 2699 V4 with 22 cores and hyper-threading disabled. I think this is a fantastic video card even today, and I think the best thing we can do is to jump in a couple of games and see how this monster is still holding. Let's go. Let's start with Fortnite here. You can actually see that the video card is doing a fantastic job. I mean, it's ripping to the FPS. Look at it. 200, in some cases even 300 FPS on average. This is a fantastic performance from this video card. Considering the size of this video card, I expect nothing less. In this situation, you can clearly see that the video card is capable of delivering the FPS. 1.3 gig of VRAM utilized in order to get this amount of FPS. It's a fantastic performance though, you know, but it's not utilizing a lot of VRAM. So I would like to remind this is a very good performance overall. You can actually see the FPS is there. I got 430 watts consumption from this computer. It looks okay even on 1080p with normal details. With performance mode, you can clearly see that the GPU is doing a fantastic job here. I got 100% core load with 54 degrees. I mean, I have a good ambient temperature in the room, considering it's an AC turn on here, and you can actually see that the video card is performing really well with even with 100% load on the core. You know, it's a fantastic performance, don't get me wrong, even though it's 100% loaded. I mean 100% loaded because it's giving me nearly 300 FPS, 250, 240. Overall, this is a good performance, but even the wattage is here, 440 watts consumption from this. I mean, it's a good performance, but if I don't need this amount of performance, ideal will be to cut it off, you know, to use VSync and stuff like that in order to benefit from the power, but at the same time not stress the computer or the GPU, you know. So one game that I'm very surprised is starting is Starfield. You know, majority of the time I have no chance on actually playing with an R9 video card Starfield, but I use Niemann's drivers in order to put the drivers just a little higher in order to get compatibility removed with the video card in order to start the game. You know, now I can actually start the game. Previously it says no compatible video card in order to start the game. So now I managed to start the game, but I got 38 FPS. In this case, I got low details with CAS activated and 50% render scale. We can do here FSR, frame generation, and if I do this, then I will get around 40-60 FPS on average. It's very interesting performance, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very surprised how this video card is turning on in this game, you know. I'm very surprised how this video card is generating this amount of FPS. It looks like crap, you know, understand? It looks doggo, but it's 40-50 FPS. And I'm freaking surprised how this video card is working. Maximum load on the video card, 3.7 gig of VRAM utilization, 50 degrees on the core of the video card, but it's generating 60 FPS. Does it look okay? No, it looks horrible, but it's giving me 60 FPS. You can clearly see that the system is doing a fantastic job here. There's got no problems. It's got 18 gig of system RAM being utilized. The game is holding pretty well. The system is doing the job, you know. 45% load on the CPU, 300-400 watts consumption. I mean, the whole thing, it's kind of interesting to see how it's running like this. I'm very proud of this R9, how it's pushing the FPS, seriously. Let's see how GTA 5 is working. So I put everything on maximum details, DirectX 11, aside from frame scale, long shadows, advanced texture, all of it is on. Look at this, 3.3 gig of VRAM utilized in GTA. I got 95 FPS on average. The frame time is good. Overall performance is great, you know. This is exactly what I need from a video card like this, you know. It's utilized at maximum, but it does offer me the FPS I want in order to play GTA. I think in online it will be a little lower, but in this case you can clearly see that the FPS is there. The frame time is there. The VRAM, it's not justifiable to have 80 gig of VRAM. Until now I didn't manage manage to see a game that is using more than 5 gig, you know, or 6 or 6.7, but at the same time the only thing I managed to see is this 450 watts consumption. This video card can actually output some heat, seriously. In this case, with maximum load on the core of the video card, you can see that I got 54 degrees on the core of the video card. That's actually efficient, but I put 100% fan speed in order to get the video card cooled. If you are doing it automatically, I think there is an option for you to adjust it in such a way that it's good for you. Sometimes it's good to activate VSync, disable the fan speed from maximum, you know, put it on auto, and that's it. Or put a temperature limit in which the video card needs to reach, or if it's reaching, stop the load. But if we're jumping in PUBG with this video card, with this system, you can clearly see that video card on 1080p with maximum render scale. I put it on 120% with maximum details. This is a fantastic performance from this video card, but at the same time, I just wanted to see if I can push this video card to the limit. I was interested to see if I can reach 500 watts consumption, but I'm nearly there with this video card in this system. You can actually see it's reaching 490. Very impressive quality. It looks fantastic. It's running almost fantastic. I got like 52 FPS on average. It's very interesting to see this kind of load on the video card, you know. I knew I can count on PUBG in order to get this video card to reach 5.5 gig of VRAM utilization. I will not exaggerate in this case with 120% render scale. I will just put it to 100% render scale and maybe adjust it in a couple of settings so I can get the quality, so I can get the view distance, you know, but not fully load the video card like this. I'm 100% sure I can make this video card run with more than 60 FPS with high details, and I think this video card is capable of being used with this amount of display port in the back with high performance, you know, delivering so many FPS that you have no problems even today, considering the age of the video card. But if we're jumping in Counter-Strike with this video card and this system, I put everything on maximum details. You can actually see based on the VRAM, this video card can actually deliver the load. In this case, I wanted to see if this game can actually use this video card in the system. Apparently I got only 403 watts. PUBG was actually better in this case, nearly to 500 watts consumption, but I like that the video card is being utilized. This is the most important thing. In this case, Counter-Strike is less stressful on the CPU like PUBG. In this case, you can actually see barely reaches 400 watts consumption, but on the GPU side, 100% load on the video card, 53 degrees. That's actually nice. We're struggling to keep 60 FPS, but it's got 5.2 gig of VRAM utilized, you know, so it's a struggle for the video card if you put maximum details. In this case, you can clearly see that it's doing a fantastic job, but in this case, maxing out the details in the game, it's not for this video card. Medium details will be ideal, and maybe put some fidelity FX in order to get the right FPS. You can actually see some spikes here and there whenever something intense happens with maximum details. I do like the performance, and I appreciate the fact that this game is stressing the video card so hard. But if we're jumping in Cyberpunk with this video card and this system, you can clearly see without any upscale, I got 400 and nearly 450 watts consumption, 2.9 gig of VRAM utilization, 100% load on the video card. This is low details, but there is no upscaling, there is no fuzziness, and I nearly got 60 FPS, and I like it. This video card is a monster, seriously. Comparing to the other video card that I tested with that WX31 small video card, barely got 30 FPS with everything activated. Here with this video card, no upscaling, 1080p, you can clearly see that this video card can push 60 FPS easy. Fidelity FX, I'm gonna put balance, not to destroy the quality too much, you know. In this case, you can actually see I got like 70 FPS. Yeah, if I can utilize a balance like this, then I will get 60 FPS guaranteed. 426 watts consumption from this computer. I think this is by far the best performance I can get from a video card like this, from a system like this. You can clearly see the quality is good. It's not that bad, and the overall performance is great. 2.9 gig of VRAM. Sometimes it's dipping below 70 FPS, but on average it's around 70 FPS. If you're using balance as an upscale, I think it will be good performance overall. All right, let's test Crossout with this video card. You can actually see based on the details, I maxed out everything. I put maximum, just go there, activate everything. I want to see if I can reach 500 watts with this video card in the system. Maybe in the game I can actually achieve 500 watts, but you can clearly see it's starting to utilize the system. I say it again, maximum details, 1080p, everything it's on. Aside from motion blur. Motion blur is very bad here. It doesn't feel good, you know, in this game. Apparently the CPU is not loaded, only 10% load on the CPU. That's not okay. I will never achieve that power consumption with this game. Apparently in this game the CPU is not being utilized at maximum, but it's being used, you know, it's doing the job. So I will definitely consider that the GPU is doing a fantastic job here. Oh my god, the effects are so cool in the game. Look at this, 3.5 gig of VRAM utilized, 58 degrees on the video card. This is the first time I'm seeing this video card reaching this temperature. So it's being utilized here in this case with this game. 3.5 gig of VRAM use. It's a decent performance from this. Seriously, the video card is doing a fantastic job in this case, and I like it. You know, the video card is being utilized, but still can get 500 watts. But if we're jumping in Farlight with this video card in this system, you can clearly see that it's doing a fantastic job, maximum performance from this. In this case, the video card doesn't have any problems considering it's got maximum FPS here on normal details, but I wanted to see how it's performing here, and it doesn't have any stress. Look at this, 340 watts consumption from this computer. I mean, the overall performance is great, there is no problem, but in this case you can clearly see that the video card is an overkill for this game. It's a fantastic performance, but it's an overkill. Seriously, I like it. I like this performance, and I think this is one of those games that actually works really nice on this video card. When it's reaching that 240 FPS, there is no more stress, and if you're not stressing the video card, you can clearly see that the temperature is good, the wattage is good, everything here is fantastic. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Seriously, I really appreciate this performance. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's it? I will say in overall performance, it was fantastic. I cannot complain about this video card. If you can manage to find a video card like this very cheap, I think it will be fantastic, you know, to have it as a backup video just in case you're interested on gaming, you know. It's performing very bad on the DirectX 12 line, you know, it's like the bottom performance when it comes to that category, but if you're not interested on those high-end games, I think this video card is still capable of, and it managed to show you that it can deliver even with maximum details a lot of performance. In some cases, for instance, like in Farlight, I wanted to see how the GPU is performing with low consumption, because I know it's very easy to put that game on 240 FPS, but what happens if you reach it and you don't need that power anymore? And I was surprised that this video card and this system managed to deliver that performance with 100 watts less. That's good. This is what you want. Use VSync, optimize the system, and try to lower the wattage as much as possible. Overall experience is fantastic, so I still appreciate it. I will use a video card like this every single day because it's still fantastic. So yeah, definitely a very good video card if you can manage to put your hands on one like this. If you have any suggestion in the future for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.